Hey guys, and welcome back to lesson 3. So we've covered beat matching in lesson 1, phrasing in lesson 2, and now this is kind of like the finer details of a mix. There's not a great deal to it, so I'm going to try and keep it really short. There's 2 rules of EQ in my opinion. One is that you need to make sure it's in time with the track. Yes, you can bring it on the offbeat, but you need to know that you're getting it on the offbeat if you're going to be doing some sort of really weird like chopping with the EQ. The other thing that I would say is that it has to always be in time. So if you're going to be making a switch, you don't really want to just really harshly bring the bass in on the 3rd beat of a bar. You want to bring it in across the 4 beats of the bar, or the 8 beats of the bar, the 4 beats of the bar, or the whole 8 bars, or 4 bars. I kind of think I've confused myself now. Anyways, so we're going to jump over to the decks and get straight on it. I've got 2 tracks lined up. They're in the comments below, or in the description below, and yeah, I'm really hoping that I get to hear some of your mixes. Post them in the comments, and like, subscribe, share the channel, tell people. Yeah, thank you very much for all your support, and I hope you're enjoying them. The next lesson is going to be on effects, so that one might be a little bit longer. There's loads to cover.
And record. Hopefully this time this is going to work and this isn't going to cut out. I definitely need to upgrade this. Anyways, welcome back to lesson 3. So you've done phrasing, you've done beat matching, and now we can sort of do the finer tweaks of the mix. EQ is equalising. It's quite a simple thing. I just realised I've spilled water on myself. It's quite simple. You've got 3 EQ knobs. Generally you're going to have 3 on most controllers. Some have more, some do have less, but not often. Low controls the really low lows, so generally like 100 and below. Highs control sort of maybe 12, 13,000 and above, and then the mid is the rest. So on decks it's not the same as if you were producing. There's not as much range to play about with. So when you're doing equalising, you really need to do it in time with the track. So if you're going to be taking something out, you need to do it either 1, or you need to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I suppose I should really move my hands so you can see what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, so that it doesn't just go 1, 2, 3, like it just, you know what I mean? You need to sort of keep that in time as well. Anyways, we're going to break down 2 tracks. This one has got 3 8-bar sections. It's got 2 8-bar sections that are main drop, and then it's got an 8-bar section that's kind of like a drop outro. This has got the same 24 bars, and then the last 8-bar section in that is where the bass really kicks in. So we'll break them down and I'll play them so you can understand what I'm talking about, and I'll put the tracks in the description below so you can go and make sure that you've got them, add them, buy them, add them into your collection, and then try it with these. So we'll go from here. So this is the build up. Everyone's getting ready to dance, or is dancing. I'm getting ready to dance. Ready, set, and dance! Not that. Okay. So the drop would come, right? It's got a nice big kick, it's got bass. It's really pumping, right? There's loads of energy. So you're not going to want to take this out. If I was to take this out, it's a bit dull, right? What I mean when I say about taking this out in time, you'll see the difference. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or if I was to go 1, 2, it's not as cool. So this is where we can then lose this track, and this one can become the emphasis, right? This is going to become the main part. So we're just at the finish. You kind of can see what I'm talking about there with that. That's how that track's built up. This track, on the other hand, starts off quite bass heavy for an intro. So it's not bass heavy because the bass is low cut. I will show you. You see, it's got a distorted kick. Now if you took that out, you'd still hear everything, but it does feel like it's got less energy at the bottom end, right? So we'd be playing this while this one is in its first 8-bar section, and then now this is going to be in its second, and this is in its second, and then after this, when this is about to flick over, this is where we're going to want this to become the main attractor of the mix, right? See, the bass is in, right? So now, if this bass has just come in, we can't afford to be having the bass on this all the way up, right? We might not have to take it all the way down, but we're going to have to do something. So, and then this will drop into its drop, right? Okay. So whilst this is on as well, I'm going to show you a different type of EQing. So you can use this in a sort of, I'll show you what I mean, right? Okay. Now I'm trying to show you. I'm bringing it up on the beat, yeah? If I was to do this in between, I've got to try it to do this. Doesn't sound as good. You see, you're getting this sort of weird bass thing coming through and it wouldn't sound right. I'm doing that sort of off. That's kind of doing it wrong, yeah? Okay? That's the only way I can kind of explain doing it wrong for this, like this lesson. Anyways, so now I'm going to show you what I mean by in time changing this and making this become the forefront track and taking this one out. So let's do the mix. Right, this is what we're going to do. I've just realised I was looking at the decks for a long time there and not you guys, so I do apologise. I need to stop looking at the screen on the side. I apologise for that too. So, this is playing the build up. We're going to get ready to drop this. Now because I've cut the bass fully, I'm going to work with the clap on this and the kick on this. That's how I'm going to use for my beat matching. Now we're in time. I'm just giving it tiny nudges because I don't feel like it's perfect. Now we're going to swap the basses and make this one become the main, so we're not changing the energy. I hope you saw that from above. So that was very gradual, it was over the 4 beats. And then you would come in with something like this. So that is EQing. There's not a great deal to it. It's kind of a short lesson because we're going to get onto more cool things like effects. Now you can do different things with effects. So I'll just give you a little taster. So you can do this. So that's the reverb and echo. Here we go. Now we're going to change the time of the echo. But I guess that is for the next lesson. Anyways, if you guys like that, definitely give it a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, comment below. I want to hear your mixes. I just realised I'm looking at that screen again. So yeah, really so grateful for all the support and love that you're showing on these lessons. So I'm really hoping they're helping and I'd love to hear your mixes. Until next time, thank you for watching.